Hi everybody, it's Mark, aka the Drunk Bunny, back with you again today for another new video. Welcome to this wintry weather today. It actually snowed last night, I could tell, and it is very cold. It's like high 30s, which is, it's March. We're getting towards the middle of March. I'm getting tired of this. But anyway, I am out and about today, and I am going to be going to the movies. This is going to be Let's Go to the Movies episode 12. This is going to be a long episode of Let's Go to the Movies, though, because I'm going to do a little bit of media hunting as well. We're going to Champaign to see the movies. Going to see Red Sparrow, starring Jennifer Lawrence. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but it's a movie that, since I saw the first trailer, I've been interested in. So, definitely going to check it out. It was already on my list. Like, it was one of the more anticipated ones for me this year. A little disappointed it's not getting great reviews, but hopefully I will enjoy it anyway. I don't always agree with critics, so anyway, also going to do some media hunting. Like I said, I'm going to go to Disc Replay and Walmart. Those are probably going to be the only two destinations. The showing I would like to make it to for Red Sparrow is at 6:40. It's 3:30 right now, and I have not left town yet. It'll take me about an hour to get there. So that'll mean I'll have about an hour and a half to do media hunting. So that should be plenty of time to just do what I need. Just a couple stops, Disc Replay and Walmart, most likely the only two stops. I'm trying to save a little bit of money. I did get paid recently, but I'm trying to save as much of that up in my bank account for spring break, which is next week. We always seem to get this 40-degree weather when it's time for spring break, and of course I'm not going anywhere for spring break because I have to do observations at a high school for college. So I don't really get a spring break. I get like 3 days off, is what it's going to end up being. But one of those 3 days I'm planning on going over to Evansville over spring break to do some media hunting and see a movie over there as well. That's why I'm trying to save my money for that. So I'm looking to only spend about $40 today. That's the goal. Which I usually spend about 20 at the movies, so that means about 20 to $30 media hunting is my goal. We'll see if I actually stay there. So, yeah, I think that's pretty much the plan. Yeah, so I will see you guys with our first stop in Champaign. Guys, so we're at Disc Replay, and it is snowing. I don't know how well you can see it. I'm going to get outside in just a sec here. At Disc Replay, the first stop of the day. Planning on checking out some stuff in there. Let's see if you can see the snow. I don't know. I can't really tell. Anyway, let's go. Alright, so back out of the car and back out of Disc Replay. I was about to say the snow had stopped, but it's actually still going just a little bit. No accumulation. I bought a few things. Definitely not my best trip there, and yeah, far from it, but I did pick up 3 things. Couple things of note. I only got you one clip because it was like hectic in there, very busy. Which is weird because there's like no cars out here, but it was actually very busy in there. They had more box sets, DVD box sets on sale, clearance, 30% off, but the prices were marked up so high that even with 30% off on the titles I was interested in, the prices were so high, even with the 30% off, it wouldn't have been that great of a deal. So, I mean, like, stuff was like $12.99, $9.99. Even with 30% off, that wouldn't have been that great of a deal. And then the other stuff I just frankly wasn't interested in, or it was in terrible condition. They seem to be extremely selective with the stuff they take in, at least whenever I hear people, trying to turn stuff in. But whenever you look at the shelves, they have all kinds of beat up stuff. And they rarely lower prices. So there's some stuff that sits there for weeks and weeks and weeks. Like, I see it over and over again, and I always check the price just in case they lowered it, but I don't know how they expect to sell stuff at ridiculous prices. Anyway, I bought 3 titles. Somebody had to walk directly into my shot. Anyway, 2 of them are blind buys. I'm going to get into the one that's not a blind buy first. We have Season 2 of Dexter. I do love Dexter quite a bit. I have not finished it. I am still on Season 7, the beginning of Season 7. So I got 2 seasons to finish on Netflix. I binged this show whenever I first started watching it on Netflix. So I have the first season on DVD in the standard sets, which is what this is, with the 2 slim cases. And then I have the final season on Blu-ray in this really awesome digibook packaging. I'm not a huge fan of the standard release box sets of Dexter, because they're just these really thin, flimsy cases with the slim cases inside. But, I do love this series, so I want to collect the DVDs for it. So there we go, Season 2 of Dexter. It's the only one that wasn't a blind buy. I'm going to save what I think the coolest one is for last. Second pickup here is Black Mass, the only Blu-ray I picked up, I do believe. Let me just check real quick. Yeah, only Blu-ray. Black Mass, Johnny Depp as Whitey Bulger. That's all I know about this film. I've seen a trailer. It looks pretty cool, and it's only $3.99. So, we see there is a digital copy. I have no idea if it's good, but if it is and you can get it, then go for it. This is a used store, so it might have already been used. It hasn't expired. I do like the disc art. This is cool. This is textured too. Like it feels like it's textured. I'm assuming it's supposed to be like that, and that someone didn't spill stuff on it, but yeah, I'm pretty positive it's supposed to look like that. Anyway, pretty cool. It comes with a DVD too, which it didn't say on the front if it came with a DVD or not, so that's a pleasant surprise. So there we go, Black Mass, and you can probably see the snow through me now, or through the window there now. It's coming down pretty hard. Oh, it's almost the middle of March, and it's snowing. I love Illinois. And the final one, which I thought was the coolest, this is a complete blind buy, but it sounded interesting, and this is a really cool, packaging thing. So, this is Da Vinci's Demons, Season 1. This was apparently a Starz series. I have no idea if it's still on or not. It says it's from the co-writer of the Dark Knight trilogy, which is pretty cool. This is a really cool, thick box packaging here, and it was only $3.99. Looks like it's about Leonardo da Vinci. I don't know if I'm sure it's a interpretation with him, in it, I guess. But yeah, pretty cool. There's pretty cool disc art here. And there is a picture in the background. There's an episode guide right there, which is pretty cool. I love that art there. And then more discs. So, yep. That's that. This is a pretty cool little box set. That's why I picked it up. And I am kind of interested in it. It sounds like a cool story. We'll see if it's any good. But yeah, that's it. That's all I picked up at Disc Replay today. So, kind of a mediocre haul from Disc Replay. I'm used to walking out. Last time I was in there, I walked out with 8 titles. And some of them that I was really fired up about. So, a little bit disappointed today, but it is what it is, and I didn't spend as much money, so that's good. I'm definitely ready to go back to Evansville, because I haven't been to the Super Mega Replay in Evansville for a long time. and I think they have better selection down there. I used to think this one had better selection. They have really good Blu-ray selection in here for pretty good prices, but their TV show on DVD selection is not the greatest. So, yeah. And there's a few things I've been wanting to pick up that I haven't been able to find here. And it seems like that they know in here if something's rare or not, because if it's rare, it will be jacked up to like 20 bucks, which is insane for a used store. Anyway, you can see the snow really coming down. Let me show you a little bit there. Yeah, I do love snow. It is gorgeous. Anyway, alright, I'm going to head down to Walmart. There's Walmart down the street. And then we're going to see about the movie. So, see you at Walmart. Definitely going to have to pick up one of those three. I don't know which, though. Let's see. Right outside the theater, you can see it in all its glory right now, because I am literally in the first spot that's not handicapped. There is absolutely nobody here, it seems. There's about 10 to 15 cars, but this is a big, big theater. I can't even show you guys all of it in one shot. It is huge. I think there's either 18 or 16 screens. I'm not exactly positive. It's a lovely theater, like I said. I've said many times. It's gorgeous on the outside. Really nice on the inside. Alright, so you guys saw at Walmart. I was deciding between 3 Blu-rays to pick up. I can't believe they all 3 came out the same week. That's nuts. I also kind of wanted to pick up a 4th. So this is the one I kind of wanted to pick up, Murder on the Orient Express. A movie I saw in theaters and did like quite a bit. Don't know if I want to spend 20 bucks on the Blu-ray, though. The other 3 I was perfectly willing to spend 20 bucks on, but I couldn't afford all 3. I could only afford one of them. So it was between Darkest Hour, which I loved, Lady Bird, which I really want to see. I didn't see that one in the theater. And then 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which I absolutely loved as well. And, drum roll please, I picked up, it's really hard to see, it's hardly any light, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri on Blu-ray. A Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I think there's just enough light that I'm going to do a very quick little unboxing of this here, since I have a few minutes before the movie starts. This slipcase is really nice because it's not only is it embossed right there, but it is also kind of textured. It's got that really smooth, like papery feel. I don't know, I'm sure you guys know if you've collected movies that have this type of slipcase. It also has a little sticker saying all the Oscars it was nominated for. This movie was released... Let's see if I can even get the damn slipcover off. This movie was released in early December, I think, in the theater. You can't see anything there because of the darkness of the plastic, but both the back and the front are the same as the slipcover. This movie was released in December of last year, so it's a pretty quick turnaround to get it on Blu-ray in early March. I really wasn't expecting it this early. That also means that Shape of Water is going to be coming out soon on Blu-ray, which I'm definitely going to have to pick up, probably, if not release day, release week. I love that film so much. There's glue on the spine. Really pisses me off when they do that, because then I'm picking plastic off of the spine of my my Blu-ray for ages. It's really annoying. Anyway, don't know why they have to do that. It doesn't make sense. I don't know why all Blu-rays don't just come shrink wrapped instead of this dumb plasticky wrap. Ugh, there. Alright. Not going to show you guys the digital copy. It's just on a little sheet of paper here. This is actually kind of interesting artwork. It's very plain, but if I can get it turned around, I'll show you guys. Not a whole lot of artwork involved, but it's actually kind of interesting. I like the logo. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's the logo up top, 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri, with the outline of the state of Missouri. I really like the white disc for the DVD. Don't know why, I just really like it. It's something that you don't see very often. It's a nice, simple design on the Blu-ray with a blue disc. So yeah, I bought a bunch of random stuff in Walmart. Besides this Blu-ray, I bought some donuts, which I clearly don't need, with my Santa Claus belly right here. But I also bought a jar of the Panda Express teriyaki sauce, which I actually have an interesting use for this in mind. I am thinking that this is going to taste... I've never had the teriyaki chicken at Panda Express, so I have no idea. But my hope is that this is going to taste somewhat similar to the Szechuan sauce from McDonald's, because they're out of it, and I tried it once, and now I'm in love with the stuff. So I'm hoping that that will serve as a replacement. And then I got my candy for my movie, which I did show you. So that's it for that. Now, on to more important matters, Red Sparrow. I'm expecting it to be good for me. I know it has very mixed reviews, but I really think I'm going to like this film, and that's what I'm expecting going in. It's been a movie I've been looking forward to for a long time. I have heard critics praise Jennifer Lawrence's performance, so I'm excited for that. She's made quite a few good movies as of late. She kind of turned me off with the whole Hunger Games thing. I did watch the first Hunger Games film and didn't hate it, but I don't know, I just didn't love the franchise as a whole. But her performance in Mother was outstanding, and I can't wait to see her in this. I really like, and I don't know why, but I really like female-led spy films. I mean, I like spy films in general, but there's just something about a female-led spy film that I really, really like. Atomic Blonde is my go-to example for that, because it had mixed reviews as well. I think it was actually towards the positive side in terms of the reviews, but it's a female-led spy film that I just loved last year. So I'm hoping that this one gave me similar vibes. It looks a little bit more intense, though, and more of like a fun thrill ride that Atomic Blonde was. This seems a little bit more serious, a little bit more psychological. So I'm hoping that there's going to be some disturbing stuff and some really interesting stuff on the screen. So that's my anticipation of the film. I'm going to go into the theater and see Red Sparrow. I will see you guys back here with my thoughts after the film. Hey guys, so outside the theater, just got done seeing Red Sparrow. And if I'm completely honest, I am slightly disappointed. I expected to love this. The trailers looked amazing. It's exactly my type of movie. Except it wasn't. It wasn't what I anticipated it to be. I anticipated it to be a fast-paced spy thriller, action movie. And it completely was not. And I don't really think it provoked a whole lot of philosophical thought at all, either. This movie was a slow burn. And it was extremely slow in the first half. I'd say by about an hour and a half into it, maybe a little bit earlier than that, because the movie is about 2 hours and 20 minutes long. About an hour and a half, or maybe a little bit earlier into the film, I started to think, I'm really not going to like this film unless something picks up. Now, there is a scene towards the beginning of the final act of the film. There is a scene, and I'm sure if you watch this movie, you will know what scene I am talking about, that saved it for me. There's a scene that really ramped up the intensity of the film. And the third act was really good. Like, if the whole movie was like the third act, then I would have loved this film. The first Two acts though, I was bored at times. There's not a whole lot of action, like I said, and there is violence, there is sexuality, some graphic stuff in there, but it's not fast paced at all. It's like I said, it's a slow burn. It's more of a slow moving story. I didn't love the pacing again. It would go, first of all, it went really slow, and then it would just jump months at a time, without really telling you how long it had been since the previous events of the story. There were some things that didn't quite make a whole lot of sense either. Yeah, Jennifer Lawrence was really good. She wasn't outstanding. She was really good. I would say this movie is very muddled. There are some really good things, and there are some pretty bad things and mediocre things. I'd say the majority of this movie is mediocre, which makes sense because it only has like a 50 to 60% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes and stuff, and those review websites and all that. It's a mixed bag, and it really kind of pains me to say that because I was looking forward to this so much. Again, the trailers were amazing. The trailers looked awesome, but they clearly took the best moments of the film and put them on the trailers. Yeah, this movie had so much potential. It's a really cool idea for a story, but the execution fell flat for me. I would give this a 3 out of 5. I really don't think it was that good. It had its moments for sure. I'm not going to say the movie's all bad. It certainly wasn't. There were some things that made me enjoy it. And down the road, when it comes out on Blu-ray, I'll probably pick it up because I did enjoy it, and I could see myself watching this again sometime down the road. I'm just not going to, love the film. So anyway, that's my final thoughts on Red Sparrow, and that's going to wrap up this video today. Didn't do a whole lot of media hunting because I didn't really have a whole lot of luck at Disc Replay today. So yeah, it was kind of a mediocre day, really. It's been a mediocre week, although it's kind of been a miserable week, more likely, because spring break is coming up next week. It's Wednesday currently. So I have 2 days to get all my homework done. I have an exam that's due to Friday morning, and I also have to clean up my room because it is an absolute mess. So I'm going to be busy with a bunch of stuff. I don't know when this video is going to come out. It's probably going to come out around spring break time. So yeah, it's been quite the week. But I am planning on doing some more media hunting next week, hopefully, in a new location, and maybe see another movie. We'll see. I don't know what's coming out. I know in 2 weeks, Tomb Raider comes out, and I want to see Tomb Raider for sure. So look forward to that fairly soon, before the end of the month, hopefully. As well as maybe some more videos down the road. Real quick, Shape of Water won Best Picture at the Oscars. I was thrilled. I was planning on making an Oscars reaction video, of my thoughts on who won and stuff, but I agreed with most of the victories, so, it really wouldn't have been a whole lot. Plus, I didn't really have time to do it. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling now. I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, leave me a like down below. Also, hit that subscribe button down below to stay tuned for future content. We got Tomb Raider to look forward to before the end of the month. More media hunting, probably some other videos as well. So I do have more content coming very soon. And have an amazing week. Bye.